Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Today, I want to talk to you about a subject that could change the way you live your life. One small shift that could protect your peace, your success, and your joy. Listen to me now. There are some things you just don't share with anyone. Not your closest friend, not your family, not even the ones you think got your back. Why? Because some things are sacred, and when you share what's meant to stay private, you invite unnecessary judgment, envy, and interference into your life. Protecting your peace is one of the most valuable things you can do in life. Your peace is the foundation of your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. When it's intact, you can think clearly, make better decisions, and handle challenges with grace. But the moment it's disrupted, everything feels out of balance. That's why it's so important to guard it like a vault. You see, not everyone values peace the way you do. Some people thrive on chaos, drama, and negativity. And if you're not careful, they'll drag you into their storm. These are the people who test your patience, question your worth, and try to impose their problems on you. It's crucial to recognize when someone's energy is pulling you down. Don't feel guilty about stepping back or setting boundaries. Protecting your peace doesn't mean you're selfish. It means you understand the value of your own mental and emotional health. You can't pour into others if your own cup is empty. Another thing to remember is that peace isn't just about avoiding toxic people, it's also about managing your own thoughts and reactions. Don't let small inconveniences steal your joy. Don't let criticism from others shake your confidence. Peace is a choice you make every single day, no matter what's happening around you. It's about learning to respond to life with intention instead of reacting out of frustration or fear. Protecting your peace requires self-awareness and discipline. It means knowing when to walk away, when to say no, and when to take a step back and recharge. The world may be loud, but you don't have to let it drown out your inner calm. Guard your peace fiercely and watch how much more powerfully you show up in every area of your life. Not everyone deserves to know your plans. This truth is more profound than it sounds because it touches the very core of how we protect our dreams and aspirations. When you share your plans with others too early, you open the door to opinions, doubts, and negativity that can derail you before you even begin. It's important to understand that your vision was given to you, not to everyone else. What makes sense to you might seem unrealistic or even impossible to someone who lacks your perspective, drive, or faith. People will often project their limitations onto you. They'll tell you why something won't work, why you're not ready, or why you're not the one to achieve it. Sometimes their doubts come from a place of envy. Other times it's simply their inability to think beyond their own experiences. Either way, sharing your plans prematurely can expose you to energies and attitudes that drain your momentum. It's also worth noting that plans take time to grow. They're like seeds. You have to nurture them in private before they're ready to bloom. If you expose them too soon, they might not survive the harsh winds of judgment and criticism. Keep your plans close to your chest until they're strong enough to withstand the opinions of others. Silence can be your most powerful tool in this process. When you work in silence, you create space for focus, creativity, and growth. You don't owe anyone explanations or updates on what you're doing. Let your results speak for themselves. Success doesn't need an announcement, it needs action. So, protect your plans, move with intention, and remember, The less you share, the more room you leave for progress. Keep your vision sacred and trust yourself to bring it to life. Your finances are your business, and this is one of the most important things to remember in life. Money is an incredibly personal topic, and it's crucial to approach it with care, discretion, and responsibility. When you start sharing the details of your financial situation, whether it's how much you earn, how much you owe, or how much you've saved, you open the door to unnecessary scrutiny, judgment, and unsolicited advice. Not everyone will understand your financial journey or the decisions you've made. Some people might envy your success, while others might think they know how to fix your situation without truly understanding it. Sharing your finances can also lead to entitlement from others. The moment you put your financial status out there, you risk people expecting something from you, whether it's a loan, a gift, or even just a form of validation. The reality is that not everyone in your circle is deserving of that level of transparency. And when you overshare, you might find yourself in uncomfortable positions where people feel entitled to your money or your resources. There's also the risk of comparison. When you start talking about your finances, especially in a social setting, people naturally start comparing their own situations to yours. This creates unnecessary tension, competition, and in some cases, resentment. Even well-meaning friends or family can start questioning how you got ahead or whether you're doing enough with your resources. Keeping your financial matters private allows you to maintain control over your decisions. It empowers you to make choices that are best for your future without being swayed by others' opinions or expectations. It also prevents people from using your financial situation as a measuring stick for their own. You don't owe anyone explanations or justification for your financial life. Your financial journey is yours to navigate, and is best kept between you and the trusted professionals or family members who truly need to know. Trust is earned, not freely given. In life, you'll encounter many people who will ask for your trust, but it's important to remember that trust is not something to be handed out lightly. Trust is a sacred bond, one that requires time, actions, and consistency to develop. Just because someone is close to you or claims to have your best interests at heart doesn't mean they've earned the privilege of your trust. Trust is built on the foundation of honesty, reliability, and integrity. It's about observing how someone behaves, how they treat you, and how they handle challenges. When you give your trust too freely, you risk being hurt or betrayed. There are people who may not have your best interests at heart, and when they gain your trust too quickly, they can exploit it. They may use your vulnerabilities against you or take advantage of your goodwill. Trusting people who haven't earned it can leave you feeling betrayed and broken, and this is why it's so important to let trust develop organically. Earning trust takes time, and it requires consistent behavior. It's about showing up when you say you will, following through on your commitments, and demonstrating loyalty over time. Trust is not given based on empty promises or grand gestures. It's given based on the reliability of someone's actions. It's important to observe how someone behaves when things are tough or when no one is watching. Do they remain true to their word? Do they have your back when the chips are down? These are the qualities that earn trust in your life. Protect your trust. Be selective about who you give it to and how you nurture it. The relationships that thrive are built on mutual respect and trust. And these are the connections worth investing in. Trust is precious. Don't give it away too easily, but don't withhold it when it's truly deserved. Don't give it away too easily, but don't give it away too skimpy. Knowing your worth is one of the most powerful keys to living a fulfilled life. When you understand your value, you stop settling for less than what you deserve. You stop allowing people to take advantage of you, whether it's in relationships, in the workplace, or in your personal life. Knowing your worth means recognizing that you have talents, skills, and experiences that set you apart. It's about acknowledging your strengths, your potential, and the unique qualities that make you who you are. When you understand your worth, you no longer accept mistreatment or disrespect. You know that you deserve to be treated with kindness, fairness, and appreciation. This doesn't mean being arrogant or entitled. It means setting healthy boundaries and knowing what you bring to the table. Too often, people struggle with low self-esteem or self-doubt, which causes them to accept things they should never tolerate. But when you truly understand your worth, you stop allowing others to treat you as anything less than valuable. Recognizing your worth also allows you to make better choices for your life. It helps you prioritize what's important and what aligns with your values. When you know what you deserve, you won't waste time on relationships, opportunities, or environments that don't honor your value. Instead, you'll focus on what lifts you up, challenges you to grow, and respects your individuality. You will start saying no to things that don't serve you and yes to the things that move you closer to your goals. The moment you know your worth, you stop chasing validation from others. You begin to validate yourself, and that's where the real power lies. Understanding your worth gives you the strength to walk away from situations and people that drain your energy, and it propels you towards the life you are meant to create. It's the foundation for every decision you make. The moment you value yourself, you'll start protecting yourself in ways you never thought possible. Too often, people look for validation outside themselves, whether it's in the form of approval from others, admiration, or acceptance. But when you begin to truly value yourself, your self-worth no longer depends on external opinions. You understand that your value is intrinsic and not tied to how others perceive you. This realization changes the way you engage with the world, shifting your perspective and how you handle your interactions. You stop seeking constant reassurance from others and start relying on your own sense of self. It's valuing yourself means recognizing when you're not being treated the way you deserve. It means protecting your energy from negativity, toxic relationships, and situations that do not serve your growth. When you value yourself, you recognize that your time and energy are precious resources that should not be wasted on things or people who deplete you. You become selective about where you invest your emotional, physical, and mental energy. Understanding that you deserve to be in spaces and relationships that uplift you and foster positivity. When you value yourself, your choices and actions align with that belief. You no longer tolerate being treated poorly or being put in compromising situations. You know that saying no is a form of self-respect, and you become comfortable with setting boundaries. These boundaries create a sense of safety and stability in your life, allowing you to focus on your goals and growth without unnecessary distractions or drama. Furthermore, valuing yourself gives you the courage to take risks and pursue your passions. You believe in your own abilities and trust that you are capable of achieving great things. The moment you truly value yourself, you start making decisions that reflect your worth, and you stop allowing others to dictate your path. Your self-worth becomes the driving force behind every decision you make.